I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Now, today there are a few very interesting news, so let's just dive into it very quickly. So, Kraken has released Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, or SV, right? So as we have said yesterday, Kraken has actually did a poll, right, and asking the public in Twitter whether should they delist Bitcoin SV, BSV, and very overwhelming response from 71,000 people that says 70%, which is about 50,000 people, actually say that yes, Kraken should delist Bitcoin SV because it is toxic, right? Overwhelming response supporting the decision, and of course Kraken then following the lead of Binance, right, Shapeshift, BitTrue, and also blockchain.com have now been the fifth large exchange to actually delist Bitcoin SV. And of course Bitcoin SV prices has suffered, and because of all this decision, right? And as we all know, the reason that all these exchanges are delisting Bitcoin SV is because of the unethical activities, mainly by Craig, right, who is the founder or creator of Bitcoin SV, yeah, because mainly is because he threatened to actually put a bounty to find out who's the identity of Hodonauts, right, and just every legal action that he's pursuing, right, is really bordering the line of criminal activity. So it is not surprising that the community have spoken, right? Because after all, we are in a community of freedom, right? Of everyone has their own rights, of their own sovereignty. So while Craig has the right also to defame or put down people who actually criticize that he's not the real Satoshi, other people and other exchanges have also the right to voice their opinions, to voice their stand, right, against him, right, and he is not correct. That's basically what the community has spoken. Now next, fintechs build app for the transfer of digital wealth using blockchain technology. Now, so this is very interesting because there's a Swiss blockchain company, Pass On. They're partnering with New York-based fintech firm called Syntechron, right, to build an infrastructure for the transfer of digital wealth. So what they're targeting is actually the inheritance market. Meaning, how does the rich people, the high net worth, and the mass affluent individuals, because they are already storing a lot of their assets into cryptocurrencies and cold storage and all this, right? So how do they pass on this wealth across generations, right? And this is the problem that they're trying to solve. And why I want to bring up this news is really because I see that, right, as why are they coming with such a solution is because they are seeing an increase, right, in the rich people embracing cryptocurrency as an asset class, right, as diversification of their portfolio, of the financial portfolio. That's why they see there's a need to come up with this kind of solution to actually make sure, right, the risk management is fully there, right, that if in case anything happen, that then all these assets, all these crypto digital assets can be easily passed on to their next generation, right? And that itself is very, very bullish and positive, right? That means that a lot of the rich people are actually embracing this technology, and that's why they are building this kind of solution. Moving on, where President Trump's proposed remittance tax is pushing Bitcoin adoption. So what happened was President Donald Trump has actually proposed currently a remittance tax. What he's trying to do, he's actually trying to push out all the immigrants, especially the illegal ones, from Mexico. And because these Mexico immigrants actually send a lot of money back from the US to their hometown, right, in Mexico and other places. So he wants to basically levy a tax on top of the fee, on top of the high fee that's already being charged for sending money home using the traditional way. And normally it can be as high as 10%, right? So now this additional tax is basically an additional burden, and this then, right, will make sending money or transferring value across border using cryptocurrencies even more appealing, right, to people and especially to immigrants, because it is a very, very low fee and it is instantaneous, right? So there lies the opportunity, yeah. Next, Binance completes the 7th Binance tokens burn, implies 66% increase in 2019 Q1 profits. What is this? Is that Binance has a very good way of controlling their supply. Basically, every year, every quarter, they will burn 20% of their profits, right? So it depends on how much they make in profit. They will burn 20% worth of their tokens in in value, right? And what it does is, and it ensures that the supply is being reduced, in fact, and as long as there's enough demand for the coin or Binance token, then the price will basically take on a more positive trajectory, right? This basically just demand and supply dynamics, right? So when something is increasing demand but the supply continue to be restricted, so if people want more of it, they have to bid up the prices. Just demand and supply. And what it shows that they have just announced the numbers that they are basically burning 15.6 million worth of tokens, and that translates to 78 million worth of profit in Q1 2019. And this is about 6% higher than the Q4 of 2018. And remember, it's not surprised because Q4 2018 Bitcoin prices dropped to a low of 3,200 in mid December 2018, whereas now, right, in the last few months, it has actually bounced back, right, to like 4,000 plus or even 5,000 level, right? So that itself is actually speaking to, and of course, them being the first in terms of largest trading volume, they actually naturally will attract even more users, right? And the other thing is this, and this kind of very strong performance is even before they expand their fiat to crypto exchange globally, because they have announced that they wanted to have 10 fiat to crypto exchange this year, but so far they only have opened the one in Jersey. And the other seems to be not in the news yet. Could be because of regulations that have stalled their progress, right? But remember, this kind of strong performance is even before they have more new products, right? And more expansion across the globe, right? But of course, they have done very well in terms of all their initial coin offerings on their platform. They've done very well. And this is before their decentralized exchange launch as well, right? And this is before their own mainnet. So plenty of new launches in the pipeline, and already they are posting such good performance, right? So that just speaks to, again, their stellar track record and their excellent performance in executing, yeah? Next, we have Amazon rival in Japan, Rakuten, targets crypto adoption with wallet registration. So what they're trying to do is that this has already been in the news for a while, but finally that they are opening up for registration for their wallet, right? That they plan to open this crypto exchange in June. And this is a very huge company in Japan. It's almost like the Amazon in US, right? So can you imagine it's that big? And what attract people to their platform is also because they offer a lot of cashback. So with them having a crypto exchange, right, then definitely the usage of crypto and awareness of crypto in the country of Japan, which is a huge country in Asia, will naturally increase as well. So it's basically very good for overall crypto. Next, we have Blockshow launches crypto fundraising campaign for Notre Dame reconstruction. So as you know, a few days ago, Notre Dame, which is a landmark in Paris, has actually, caught fire, was on fire, and a lot of it was destroyed, right? And now Blockshow, which is the event, right, championed by Cointelegraph, one of the key media of cryptocurrency, that they are launching a crypto fundraising campaign for the reconstruction of Notre Dame. This is very, very good. First, it is for a very good cause, and this actually leverages the inherent use case of cryptocurrency, right, which is transparency, giving transparency and instant value transfer, right, and at a very, very transparent way. And thirdly, right, this kind of fundraising for a good cause and linking to Notre Dame is actually very contextual, and actually it really does very well in raising the profile of cryptocurrency and awareness of cryptocurrency as well. So all these kind of moves will basically link it, it will have the positive association to cryptocurrency, right, which is much needed to actually counter, right, or balance off any negative connotation. There is so much of them associated with crypto, yeah. Last one is that Satoshi's treasure is a global puzzle with a $1 million Bitcoin prize. So what happened was CoinDesk actually published this news a few days ago, and they basically said, right, Primitive Ventures CEO called Ian Meltzer has actually created this game, right, and which involves globally people globally, and the prize, the winner of the prize, is actually $1 million, right? And what it requires is people actually need to solve problems. They are given clues. You need to just solve each of the problem, and then whoever is able to solve the problem in the end, the fastest, will be able to get the prize, and it's $1 million in Bitcoin, yeah? And that is cool. But the very interesting thing is that there's no rules for this game, right? And he has actually enlisted the help of 19 developers, right? Starting with including Zcash, Curated, Ian Mayers, right? And all of them have working on one piece of the development, so no one actually know where is the final location of this key, right, that can unlock the 1 million prize, right? So it is very amazing. And but regardless, this is again a very, very good move, very, very brilliant move to actually create awareness and actually adoption of crypto, because of this huge prize. Already it has attracted a lot of gamers, especially the young ones, right, who are super, they really love that competition, they really love that challenge as well, right? Even if they don't win at the end, it's just a challenge, it's just the gratification that if you solve problems at the end, you will be rewarded with such an attractive prize that actually got them going. And of course, all this just make news, right? And again, another positive association with crypto. We just need more and more of this kind of initiatives, right, that really is from bottom up, right? And that will basically move the industry forward, and daily, slowly, step by step, right, we are moving towards mainstream adoption. So with that, I just want to end today's video, and I speak to you tomorrow. And if you like this, please leave a like, please subscribe, right? And I hope you're having a great day ahead. Thank you so much for your time.